Hi everyone, my name is Havish Madhupati. Welcome to video number 26 in a series of 100 videos where I teach you how to recreate consulting charts. We're going to create a column chart today, but if you look carefully at the title, the top three subcategories are not just highlighted on the chart, but the names of the top three subcategories are also appearing as the chart title. That is what we want to create. Let us see how the finished product should look. The user will be able to choose from a drop down the number that they want. And depending on the number that they choose, those subcategories are shown in the chart title. This is what I will be teaching you how to recreate from scratch. So here's our data. We have 17 subcategories, and then we have the corresponding sales value. The first thing we want to do is to say choose and then go to drop down validation. In this, I will keep a value which is a list from 3 all the way till 10. Now we need to write a formula in the adjacent column where we say that if the original sales value for my selected subcategory is less than equal to 4, which means that 87,678 is appearing in the top 4, then what we should be doing is we will say if the rank of C3 in the entire list is less than equal to 4, and then I would like to show the value, otherwise show a blank. Now, as you can see, only the top 4 are shown, and if I change this number to 6 or to 8, accordingly the number of values are shown. Now we can select all the 3 columns, make a column chart. Double click on any one of the columns, and in the series overlap, we will make it 100%. And we can also reduce the gap width a little bit. Here we go. For the data label, I will select the second series that are the columns in orange color. Click on the plus sign and then add a data label. And as you can see, as the user changes the number, the selected number of values are highlighted in orange color and the data label is shown for them. The next thing we want to do is to write a formula. Now the formula is going to be a little long, but I'll walk you through this step by step. First, we will say that let us sort all the sales values. Now we want to sort them in a descending order. So I choose -1 and we can get all the values like this. But this is only the numbers, right? So I want to sort B3 to B19. That means we are sorting the subcategory as per C3, C19, that is the sales value. And the order that we want will be a descending order like this. Now, just to verify, fasteners, appliance, binders are coming at the top 3. As you can see, appliance, binders, and fasteners. Now, we don't need all of them. I only want to take the top 3. So we will say index. How many rows do we want? Sequence, and we can choose K2. Now this means that as the user chooses a different number, those many values are shown in this list. Then we would like to join everything together. So we will do a text join, use a comma and a space as the delimiter. And as you can see, they're all joined together. Let's make this a little wide. And as the user chooses a different number, that is the joined list that you would see. Now, we would also like to add some prefix before it. So we say that the top. Now, the number of subcategories are taken from K2. So we will say and K2 and subcategories are. Then we will add a character 10, which means we're adding a line break. And let me break this into different lines so that you can understand clearly what we are doing. Like this. Now, as you can see, it tells us the top 3 subcategories are, and I can change that to any number that we want, like this. Now we can select the title, go to the formula bar, put in an equal to sign, and then select the cell. We can also align it to the left. And as you can see, as we choose a different number, it highlights it and also shows me the list of those subcategories in the title. This is just the basic framework. You can, of course, go and explore different possibilities. Maybe you want to show the top 3, the bottom 3, or maybe you want to show the values that are above or below a certain reference line. But just to recap, we first created an adjacent column that only showed us the top n values. The n in this case is coming from the cell K2. Then we did an overlap so that the top n selected subcategories are coming as the orange color. And then in the formula, we simply sorted the list of subcategory as per the sales value. Then we used sequence to get the top n values, did a text join using a comma and a space as the delimiter. And then finally, we added a prefix saying that the top n subcategories are the ones that we have joined with text join.